on, Cubs fam? We are here for our first Disney Sorcerers Arena bundle review. Like I said already, I am coming back to the game. We will be covering this pretty regularly. We'll probably do 2 to 3 videos per week on it. So not every single day, but count on videos in the afternoon. Several days out of the week. And for those of you who are wondering what that cadence will be, I'm always going to have a Galaxy of Heroes video in the morning still. DSA videos will come in the afternoon periodically. For now, I'm thinking maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but just stay tuned for more info and we'll see. Lots of offers, lots of bundles in this store here, and we're going to talk about a little bit of value here. Obviously, I'm coming back to the game, and so when it comes to exactly what's going on in the game, I'm getting caught up a little bit. I haven't missed too much, but I do have some things to catch up on. But when it comes to value and packs and whaling, I got you guys. We're going to talk through where a lot of this value is for all of these offers. And so we're going to start with the Gizmo Duck event tab here that has several offers for tech characters. This pack right here is ill-advised. It is 2,000 crystals, gems. That is a lot to pay for a chance at these characters. And if you look at the drop rates here, you're going to have a pretty equal chance at all of the characters. But it's going to be, you're probably going to get 20 shards. That is nice to have, but it is not going to be super specific, and you've got time to farm all of these characters free to play for the next Baymax event. Obviously, these tech characters are going to be needed for Baymax, but it's going to take a while for that event to come back. Just if you're in full panic mode for Baymax, this is where this pack comes in handy because you can get more shards at once, but you can slow grind these characters. That's what I'm doing there in my favorites tab right now, all of those big Hero 6 characters. So I'm going to say this pack is a pass. This one, on the other hand, 80 shards for 50 bucks for a brand new character. That's pretty decent. Gizmo Duck is not meta from what I'm hearing, but he definitely adds value. And so if you are wanting to have Gizmo Duck, I think he's from DuckTales, if you're a big fan of that. There's going to be some value in here. The ability scrolls are obviously going to be very good to have as well. That's a big crunch for these. I really wish that they would give out more of the beta runes. I really, really don't like the crunch that these have, and so it's always nice to get some extra from there, but I wish that they gave out more than 15 there. So I'm going to say this one's probably worth grabbing if you want to have Gizmo. I do believe Gizmo is a 80 shard unlock anyway, and so that's an instant unlock for you guys who are looking at getting Gizmo. Tech Triple Trouble. This is a great deal. So if you do not have these characters, this is going to get you 80 shards. This is all together 240 shards. Very good deal if you need these characters. Now, here's the kicker. These characters are probably mostly usable in the Gizmo Duck event. They are tech. Are you going to be using these 3 characters in your arena? That's the big kicker. They're probably not going to be used in arena. You're probably not going to use them in your live PvP. They're going to be usable maybe perhaps in Club Conquest. There's going to be some added value there. So obviously, if you're considering this, it's going to be a matter of, do you need them? But as far as value for shard, it's one of the better packs out there. It's just a question of if you need those characters or not. And then again, stingy on the beta runes. I don't love how stingy they are on those. And so I'm passing on this. I'm personally not getting it, but if you want those characters, there is a pretty solid deal there. The Tech Team bundle right here, this is obviously going to also be a pretty decent deal if you need the characters. $100 for all of those shards. It's a lot of shards. But again, all these characters are farmable. I don't really see a need for these characters. And so I think this is probably going to be a reserve for the Krakens out there who are just impatient, want to be able to do all the tiers of the event. Probably something that's going to be a bit of a pass. Now, this pack, this is where probably I'm going to say, if you're wondering where to invest some money, this might be the best place to do it if you don't have your hero farmed up. Hero's one of the best characters in the game right now, and this is 50 shards here. I think for a lot of people, this may be a no-brainer. It may even be a max-out pack where you get all 3 of them because you're getting 50 shards for 30 bucks. Obviously, you got some gold in there and some pretty decent gear, not amazing gear. And then, of course, you got the tech, the circuit tokens as well. I think this one's very worth grabbing if you want your hero. Sergeant Calhoun, kind of the same thing. It's obviously you got more value there for Shard, but is she really being used by many? Same bundle exactly for Korra. No ability runes in here. It doesn't look like. It says 7 more, so let's actually look at that. Is there ability runes? No. No ability runes, so that kind of influences that bundle. Syndrome, $15. It's cheap. If you're farming Syndrome definitely has use in this game. Obviously, he's a downtown villain, and so that's going to have some implications for Zerg potentially if you don't have him yet. And so you may want to go for this one. It's cheap. It's 50 shards if you don't have him maxed out yet, but I think for Syndrome, somebody that you've probably already farmed, you can get it free to play. Same with Demona, exactly the same thing. So they're kind of in league with each other. So that does it for the Gizmo Duck event. Now for the Sensational 6, we have some other deals here that we need to talk about. This is pretty good value. $1 for 2 shards is what this shakes out to. You've got some beta runes here as well. 15 again, stingy on those beta runes. 200 gold here. That's pretty notable right there. 200,000. You got obviously that crunch there, and so that's nice to have. On top of that, you get a nice little talisman, which of course is just nice, you know. But when it comes to these shards here, it's a lot of shards for Donald Duck. And so if you want to have that Sensational 6, there's obviously some pretty solid usability for the Sensational 6 in the game. I'm going to say this is a very good value if that's those are characters you want to go for. Equally here, very good value here as well. $50 for 100 shards. So basically the same thing here, $1 for 2 shards. Exact same value there. It's just less portions. Of course, the unlock for these characters is lower, only at 25 for Daisy, 50 for Goofy, so you're going to get both unlocks. If you want to get those characters all unlocked, you can do it, boom, 40, boom, 50, and have all 3 of them. Or you can go the individual route for individual characters. Less value if you go for the individual characters, though. $50 here for 30 bucks versus this one. You got 50 bucks, so it shakes out to $25 for 50 shards versus $30 for 50 shards here. You do get a couple extra things in here, though. Of course, the portrait, if that's important to you. I don't know how important that will be, but, you know, always nice to send that emote over to your enemies if you want the Goofy emote. Exact same thing for Daisy, only it's $20 for 25 shards. And so, these packs are rooted on the unlock amounts, of course. And so, more value for the bundle, but for the Daisy and Goofy combined. But if you want to go after the individual characters, you will just note that you're getting a little less value for money to shard. Scrooge, Scrooge is actually pretty good. I like Scrooge. I don't know if that's changed since I joined the game, but I really, really like Scrooge. I always felt like he was an underrated character. This is $15 for 50 shards. His unlock is, let's see here, I've already unlocked him. I think his unlock is 25 shards, and so that'll get you a couple stars there, which is nice. I'm going to say very good value for this one if you're working on that Sensational 6. You need them for the event. You want them in general for squad building, for obviously a club conquest, etc. Going to be some pretty solid value there. Sorcerers Mickey, very great character. The speed down is great on his AoE. Lots of functionality and utility there. 50 shards, pretty good. So it's a good value for $15. You know, if he's a character you don't have farmed yet, good value. You can get him free to play. So I don't think you need it, but hey, it's good value for the shards. 50 shards here for Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck, I don't know if they've, we'll just have to say, you be the judge on how much you feel like you're going to need Darkwing Duck, but it's kind of similar to Sorcerers Mickey. Decent value for the shards there. And then we got Pete here, who's the same thing. Now, please note, Pete, of course, downtown villains, if I remember right. Let me double check if my memory is serving me right. Let's look at our downtown, up here, downtown villain. Pete is a downtown villain, so obviously for the Zerg event, you're gonna find some value there. So if you still don't have Pete farmed up, there's an additional reason to farm him there. So there's the 2 event tabs. Now let's go to our star tab here. I love this deal. This is cheap. These are the kind of deals that I like the most out of mobile games like this. The true microtransaction gotcha game right here. $5. It's a Big Mac, guys. It's a Big Mac, and it's almost 500 energy, 240 Cantina energy. That's called Cantina. Grand Energy is what we call it here. Very, very good deal there, I think, especially if you're still leveling up like me. That's one I'm actually just going to go ahead and grab on the video right now because I am working on jumping up a level or two. And so I'm going to say that's a good one for everyone to go ahead and snag. Here we go. There's our energy. Very good. This one, on the other hand, this gear bundle, I hate this pack. I don't think it's a good deal at all. Depending on what gear you have. For me personally, I've got plenty of that. I've got, I could use that, but that's only giving me 2 of those. The gear pieces that I actually need, it gives me the least of. These, I've got plenty of at this point. And so there's just really no reason for me to buy this pack. I think this is a terrible deal for what I've got. Now, towards the end of the video, I want to talk about spooky coins. Spooky coins are something you guys really do not want to miss out on. And be sure to follow Disney Sorcerers Arena on Twitter. They're giving out spooky coins periodically on their official Twitter page. And so there's chances to win that. You got to drop your player code in on Twitter. And they are actually going out and gifting people spooky coins periodically. These have a good deal. Now, the way that you can get these, I'll show you guys right here. You can buy them for gems. And so I'm going to go ahead and buy these for gems. We're just going to max this out because we've got some leftover gems from before. Let's go ahead there, 200. And I'll show you guys how this works and kind of what the drop rates look like. But you have a chance to get both shards and energy. And there's really a lot of value in these spooky coins. I love that they're doing this, by the way. Having a Halloween themed event makes a lot of sense for a Disney game and kind of celebrating that all month, I think is really fun. So you got 2 packs you can go for. You got the Mini Villain Mystery Pack and the Mighty Villain Mystery Pack. I want to focus on the Mighty Villain Mystery Pack. Let's look at some of these potential drops in here. You've got some gold drops. You got some ability rune drops, energy drops. And if you hit the energy, now if you look at the percentages, energy is one of the most likely drops you've got. Both energy, runes, and gold. All of which are you're going to have, all of those drops are valuable to you, instantly valuable. And it's not really that expensive to get them. And you've got obviously some character shards, Hades shards, Mordu shards, all very good. Of course, you've got Gantu shards here, which are also very good. Shan Yu, definitely not anything to scoff at, and more ability runes. And so there's a very high probability you get something valuable here. So you can buy those spooky coins for gems, or be sure to do your club conquest. If you head on over to your club conquest, you get, I'm trying to remember exactly what it gives you here. Let's look at this node. 20 coins. Yeah, 20 coins for each node that you complete. And so 3 nodes completed, and that is enough for you to open that 50 coin pack. So we'll go ahead and check out what these drop rates look like. Oops, misclick there. Here we go. Let's try this one first. Let's see if we get some energy or something good, and boom. Okay, there we go. So that's some loyalty coins. You can get some good stuff from a pack with loyalty coins. We'll do one more. See what we got. Hey, there's our energy. You'll love to see it. 400 energy. That's gonna help us level up and get some of that gear. Let's do another one. What do we got? 200,000 gold. So very good value. 3 for 3 on good value there. Let's see what the next one is. We got ability runes. I'm never going to complain about ability runes. I wish it was the blue ones, but I'll use all of those green ones as well. So there you go. There's all of the bundles, offers that we want to talk about today. I did leave here with quite a bit of energies. Definitely going to be valuable. Let me know what you guys think about these down in the comments below. What are some of the packs that you guys think are the most valuable? We'll look at those. And tell me how you guys are feeling about DSA. We will continue bringing that DSA content to you guys. I'm really happy. I was reading the comments for my first DSA video back, and you guys were all just super, super positive about my return. You guys really amped me up to continue covering this game. So thank you guys for supporting this content. I'm really excited to be back. It feels like coming home in a lot of ways. So, all right, guys, we're going to jump out. Thanks for joining me for the video. And as always, my brothers, don't forget,